I invested so far 25K of what I've done at 3x already. And then another 30, about 30K that is gonna do what it's look like about 10x.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think my 25K would have turned into almost 300K.
Hey, what's up? Good to have you on, Liliana.
Thanks, Arno. How are you?
Great to I'm doing amazing. Yeah, how about you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's Sunday, Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. Absolutely. Let's talk about some fun here today because it's been very exciting to work with you. I remember from the day we started up until this point, things have been very consistent. Things have been very effective. Like it's really been a pleasure to work with you. And how would you say, like, if you look at the experience of working with us, based on where you were in crypto before you started and where you're at right now, how did everything change for you?
Well, I started investing in crypto in 2017, and basically I just accumulated different coins, and I haven't really done much, so I just left it there in the wallet. But I think past 2 years, I've been thinking like, okay, th this crypto is just sitting there. It's done already a great return from 2017, but I feel like it's just sitting, almost like sitting in the bank. It's not
Yeah.
much change because I'm just keeping the same coins. They're not doing much anymore because they've done their tops and.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking for a long time, like, okay, I need to do something about this, like invest in new protocols or something. But the problem is that there's so many communities out there, and it's like a needle in a haystack to find the
Yeah.
right one. And I have been through a lot. Some have been, semi good, and it's been like it's hard. And so I've just been researching and researching. And once I found you, and it's like that I realized like it's really a needle in the haystack. And once you find it, it really all clicks and makes sense, because there's so much more than, let's say, Bitcoin that everyone talks about all the time. Uh,
Yeah.
so many. And since crypto for many people is like people see it as a scam, they don't understand. It's a real thing that's here for to stay. The
Yeah.
banks have adopted it. Like it's like, it's the whole world is adopting it. Countries are
Yeah.
adopting
Yeah, you know what it
it.
is? It's crazy. Like so many people just go about like the entire trial and error way, thinking that crypto is a scam because of their own flaws and mistakes, because they prefer Dr. Google over another kind of doctor that maybe has some more evidence and maybe has some more proof. And I would say that if you just generally look at like these main coins that you mentioned, for example, like Bitcoin, just to kind of move Bitcoin around, I think people forget how much money it takes to even double the price, even to like if you want to double the market cap of Bitcoin, good luck. That's another $1.25 trillion at this point,
Exactly.
setting aside all of the electrical energy that is needed to do it. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's how I felt because I was lucky to buy Bitcoin pretty not early, but it was at 6,000 when I bought it, and now it's
Wow.
at 60,000. So I was like, it's not gonna do if I want to do more
Yeah.
than that. It's like I might as well use that money that I already made to make more somewhere else, and
Yeah.
that's what the money magnet did for me because
Nice.
uh, the thing with these communities is that you get knowledge of so many other protocols that it's hard to find. You cannot Google yours because there's tons and tons of protocols, and it's very
Yeah.
hard to like find the right one because it's like you need kind of knowledge on it. You need to understand it, and when you get to a community, you get in with a community of people that are like-minded and are interested, and people that actually know about protocols, so you can get to
Absolutely.
learn from them. And this is what Money Magnet has brought me. Like first, I've learned a lot about more about crypto, how to deal with crypto, and how to actually make money in crypto. And beyond that, it's like the community is amazing. It's not only about money and crypto,
Yeah.
it's about health and it's about fun things, travel. So I love it. It's like you find this group of new friends online, which is amazing. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
super
Even
happy. I'm
right
super
now.
stoked.
Yeah, even right now, there's like this topic of buying an island. I'm like, guys, come on,
Yeah,
let me sip my coffee. What is this?
we're definitely buying an island. Just wait.
Yeah, we have to. Absolutely. The Magnet Islands. That would be insane.
Exactly.
What are two of the biggest success highlights, would you say, from the point you decided to join us?
Well, I've done since I started, I've done a 3x already, and it was really pretty quickly after I started it. I think it was like 2 months after or something. But I could have cashed out, but I don't want to because I want to recount compound. So I'm like
Got it.
compounding whatever I'm making.
More.
And I have another about 8x or 10 probably from
Wow.
I haven't cashed out yet. It's not done yet, but
Yeah.
it's I think in about it's October now, right?
Yeah.
Almost. So end of October, I will probably done a 10x more, which I will again use to re compound. I might take
Wow.
out some profits, just like, return on investment, but yeah. And it's just looking brighter and brighter because I have a
Nice.
plan. I've started to understand everything. Everything started clicking. Like, the click that you're waiting for and everything just goes like,
Yeah.
oh shit, now I understand this even more. So now I
Yeah.
have like a plan, I have my Excel sheets and like, it's amazing. I'm stoked.
Nice. Yeah, it's an insane transition because usually when people join us in the beginning, it's like, nice, I'm excited, and then they decide like they kind of feel overwhelmed in the beginning because it's a lot to learn, even though the information is very structured, very real time. Like you can attend the sessions on Wednesday where we do have the weekly update. There's even an allocated slot on Friday where I hop on myself as well to provide like support and all that stuff. I think the power in this is that if you truly want to crush crypto, you need to be in the know. And the only way to be in the know is by being inside of like the insider circle where all of the knowledge is at. Because the only three things you need is the right knowledge and the right guidance at the right time. I keep repeating that, but it's so crucial. If you
Yeah,
lack the
yeah.
right knowledge, if you lack the right guidance, like the thing with most of these things that you've seen in crypto as well is that one, 80% of the times it's a scam. So I love that people are skeptical. You got to be skeptical. It's your hard-earned money. Your family is in the game. If you talk about money, it's important. But then the second thing is even if you go about finding an opportunity like a mastermind, fact that somebody is even showing his face, fact that there's even a community that's like, hey, we all help each other because success is the baseline. I think that's very rare in crypto.
It
Yeah.
is very rare. Usually people don't like helping out each other. People like to make money on their own and be
Yeah.
you know, I have a lot of money. They don't usually help each other make money, and that's
Yeah.
what the world is missing. People need to like
Absolutely.
help each other rather than compete with each other, which
Yeah.
unfortunately that's most of the people like to compete with each other instead of
Yeah.
helping out.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot of ego and narcissism, in my honest opinion. Like a lot of people just keep studying for degrees just to stack them, just to show this and that, just to say, I've had X years of experience in this field. But usually that means they just made the same mistakes X years in a row and then kind of need something to back up their claim of having that expertise. I think if you can just genuinely commit to that idea that you're a perpetual learner, you're in the know, you just keep learning, that you see results faster, basically. Would you see would you say that always like has been like would you say that this has been the case with you since you joined us that you see results faster?
absolutely.
Okay.
And a big part of it, it's, you join protocols that a lot of people don't know about yet. And as it gets, and you join in kind of early as well.
Yeah.
And that's what you get from communities. Like you get to join things that like are just starting up, kind of.
Yeah.
So and the key on crypto to, if you want to make a lot, it's usually you need to be early. Like if you were
Yeah.
the guy that bought Bitcoin in 2009, I mean, you don't have to work, even if you just put like $100 in it.
Yeah.
Today you wouldn't have to work. Your kids don't have to work. Your kids don't have to work. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everything's about timing. And when
Absolutely.
you find communities, you're always gonna find the right timing because there's always new things coming up. Even if you're not early on one protocol, it's gonna come another one eventually. Uh,
Yeah.
we'll keep like learning and knowing things. So for sure, this you can make a lot of money, and it's like a lot of people are missing out on it, and which is
So
unfortunate. And
insane.
it's because people think crypto is like a scam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, it's so
But
funny because like in the
banks are a
I
scam too in
made
that
this
case.
wallet. Yeah, I like in June I had like this 50 grand wallet, right? It was like a 49K wallet that I made while I was in Spain. And my goal was to basically just document it all the way through. I made a video on it called the passive calculator, where I have like this Google sheet that I shared. And like you can see how all the way from June 30th, which is kind of close to July, all the way to September, so approximately 3 months, that wallet went from 50 grand to over 333 grand, which is approximately a 6x, something like that. People become skeptical. Like you don't want to know how many funny reactions I had on Facebook because people thinking, yeah, look, this is guy
Yeah,
just
right. Yeah.
screenshotting, blah, blah, just scam. But the fact that they just don't know that the opportunity is actually present really makes them miss out on a lot. And I'm really wondering like what that is. Like to be honest, like in crypto, achieving a 6x in the midst of a bear market, doing what you were able to do, doing what a bunch of other people inside of the community were able to do. That's pretty rare. What do you think sets us or like the approach and the efforts that we do apart from anything else you've ever been involved in?
I think it's the community, everyone in the group. First
Yeah,
of all, I think the courses are very straightforward. It teaches you everything about how to deal with things, and like it's very, it tells you take out profit whenever you want to take profit. It's
yeah,
not just like leave it everything. It's like it's encouraging people take out profit, learn how, because a lot of people get into this thing like, oh wait, if I leave it, I can even make more. I can even make more. When everything is about timing, even with profits, because the more you leave it, eventually maybe the price is not going to be as high anymore. Like it teaches you, and that's what I love about this community. It teaches people to also take out profits, and that's how you
yeah.
make money. Because there's a lot of people like, oh, I have $10 million worth in my wallet. I'm just gonna leave it because it might do another 10x. I'll have a
Yeah.
100 million. All of a sudden, the prices are back to 1 million. You're like, oh, come on. So
Yeah.
this is what you get all the points or all the parts in the community. How
Yeah.
to make it, how to take it out, how to compound it. It's like it's an economy kind of course that everyone should learn, actually, not only about crypto, but in real life, people should know how to deal with money. How do
Nice.
you not just waste it and like actually make more while you
Yeah.
can enjoy some of the profits?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
so crucial. So many people have money problems, and usually it's not sincerely because of the economy. Well, usually it is, to be honest. But a lot of the times it's also because of themselves, like their own decisions, the way they go about their personal life. Would you say that in your personal life as well, you've seen like noticeable changes on the side of the financial stuff?
you mean in regards to crypto or
Well,
the
just in regards to crypto, also your worldview, kind of like what the results that you made with us to your life in general.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've learned, I've since 2017, I've seen ups and downs. I've seen everything. I've seen the scams. I've learned a lot of since then. So I actually joined this community at the right time, the right timing, the right mindset. So yeah, I have seen it's been a big difference for sure. And I see a light in the tunnel where my money actually is working for me now rather than me working for my money. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
now I can actually use it in a much better way and a less stressful way, I think. Because yeah, it's the community is amazing. And everyone, even the ones that are not rookies anymore, they've been in for a while, they are becoming the teachers also because they've been
Yeah,
through it. They've made their money and they're like teaching you, okay, no, don't do that because that's not a good idea.
absolutely.
Like you can ask questions and then everyone that's been there for a while will just help you, like guide you. Okay, you need to go
Absolutely.
here, do that.
Yeah, the
So
more this thing grows, the rarer my time becomes, right? And like there's been moments where I was kind of like, hey, this is all great and stuff, but I still got my own personal life on the side. And just the fact that like those people that went from rookie to veterans basically at this point just sent me a message like, hey, please take that one Friday off. We'll guide your group. Is like, damn, this is getting interesting because
yeah,
people talk about the same topics. They care about me. They care about themselves. It's like in reality transurfing, an amazing side branch of this conversation, not even relevant, but in reality transurfing, kind of like the way they describe the quantum physical rules of nature in this world. They have something called a pendulum, and it's like these metal balls you see in every office that swing around, right? And the more we feed them with positive energy, the more they keep swinging autonomously. And that's what I kind of feel with this group as well. It's like something we created that is now living on its own.
yeah,
It's so cool
yeah.
to see.
And it's really cool to see too. I've only
Yeah,
been there for I think 5 months or six or something,
something. Yeah,
and I've seen like the transitioning, and I see how it's kind of beautiful to see like how
yeah,
people step in and like become like a little bit like you're take you under the wing and help people out, and the rookies,
yeah,
then I start to understand, so I can give them answers too now, so everyone like slowly starts becoming
yeah,
veterans,
right.
and helping, and it's amazing because you put so much time into this, and you're amazing, and you obviously have your personal life as well, and
Yeah,
you can't just have a bunch of people just asking you questions all the time. It doesn't work. So
yeah.
it's beautiful to see that now everyone's just helping out each other so everyone can have a break sometime. you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's such a blessing. Sometimes like I'm usually on track with the questions channel in Telegram, but the fact that sometimes I take off, I'm like on a break, I'm in a wellness, whatever that would be, and I walk out of that sauna and I see like all these high level answers. I'm like, yes, they get it. Like
You
they
did
get
good.
it.
You
They're
did good.
educating.
You're a good
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah. But the only reason they can do so is because they let go, you know? Like you've been in crypto since 2017. There were a couple of worldviews or paradigms that you had in relation to what crypto was for you. Um, did you like how did you let go? Like was there any friction on your ego and beliefs based on what you learned earlier and the shift you had to make with us to make what you made?
Um, well, the thing is, when I started investing in 2017, I think, let's say I put a total 25K. I think it was 25K around that I put in total in crypto. And I've seen my account go from 25K to 100K to 200K to almost 300K, back to 50K, like I've just seen like the whole yo-yo. And I'm like, okay, like it is gonna go up, and it went up again. It's like I should just sell at the top
Yeah.
and then just reinvest this somewhere else because I can't just be in the same protocols. So that's basically what I did when I found this community. Like I did 5x on whatever I did to 2017. It's like, okay, it's not enough for this many years. Now I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this and already have 3x, and I'm looking at 10x in a time of 6 months. So it's like
Wow.
from 2017 to 2024, that's 7 years. But
Crazy.
now I've done in 6 months, I've done a lot more what I did in but thanks for what I've put on 2017, obviously I can do what I'm doing today, but
Damn.
so it's a lot faster, and it's a lot less stressful because everything's straightforward. I know I have a plan now. All of a
Yeah.
sudden I have a plan. And
Yeah,
before
no
I
more
didn't have a
charts,
plan.
no more tracking, no more this and that. Like
Yeah,
obviously charts do matter. You want to have your eyes on the charts, but it's not that we're like these typical traders where we do have this journal and we got to look at the
no,
markets and this and
it's not
that.
like stock market. No.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that change. When was kind of like the moment? Obviously, kind of do feel like you said that already, but when was kind of like the moment where you knew this mastermind I joined, the stuff I'm learning, this actually works?
I think it's when I first saw the my 3x, and like and knowing that I could cash out,
Yeah.
because I can just cash out like today if I wanted to and put it in my bank account. Like, and that's what the safety that you feel, that because when a scam, because a scam will be, you put the money in and then you can never take it out. They're like,
Yeah.
no, no, you need to
Usually.
reach a certain amount. You need to reach 1 million before you can take out. That's how scams usually work. And then
Yeah.
they just make you put more and more money in, and then
It's
nothing
crazy.
happens.
Yeah.
For this, it's like never put what you cannot afford to lose, first of all. Even
Yeah.
if it's just $100, like it's whatever you are willing to put. And then once you make it, take out whatever you initially invested, so you never feel like you feel safe. Because
Yeah.
anything you put in the money magnet, you can take out and then leave just the profits, and just let that do the magic. So it
Yeah.
feels safe.
Yeah, it's so crucial, you know. We don't have demo accounts like where you have a lot of people trading, which is what we don't do, but like a lot of people in the Forex space do have like this meta trader on their phone or meta trader, whatever you want to call it. They got it on their phone, they can then use demo money. At some point they are being met or paired with a broker. But like the thing is with whether it's that kind of trading or any other kind of crypto trading, as soon as you're being paired with a broker, they have like this level of an expectation that you got to meet. If you don't meet it, they don't care about your family. Whether you lose money or make money, they charge a fee. And it's the same with any kind of trading platform that has like this affiliate thing in place where it's like, hey, look, trading, let's click, let's sign up. They don't care about you. If you lose
No,
money, screw the family. They don't care. They make money.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Yeah, right. It's a
Yeah.
harsh reality. And then just to know that you're in the highest tax brackets, you make as much as a McDonald's employee, you have all this stress, impact on your family is completely negative because they see the stress in you every single day, no matter what you make. I'm so glad I made this decision myself as well. Like I used to be trading as well before I did all of this stuff. And yeah, you take a couple of hits, you make a couple of thousands and this and that. But here it's consistent. You look at the database, you see like this thousand, there thousand, here, more, more, more. Obviously, some positions you still need to claim. But if you look at the calendar, you exactly know like, hey, these dates, this money. That's
Exactly.
like, what's even better than that?
Yeah, exactly. You have everything already mapped out. You have like
Yeah,
you
right.
know when you need to take action, and you know when you just need to sit tight in the boat, and you
Yeah.
know so everything is very straightforward. It's not like you need. Yeah, it's not chaos.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I love. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something most people really run for, and that's the chaos part of things. Because based on everything that you're learning with us right now and actively applying, the fact that you even have a sheet is amazing, by the way. Based on everything that you're learning with us, what do you think most people are missing out on that are not part of this or that are just doing their own stuff?
I think they're missing out on like all the knowledge and information there is because just because you're in crypto, it doesn't mean you know everything because there's so much to know and you can't know everything because
Yeah.
literally there's thousands, if not millions, of different protocols or cryptos, you know? So I think you're missing out in like more structured way of dealing with crypto because you can make a big mess of it like because your brain us humans are usually not just greedy but we just want to make money so
Yeah.
sometimes we don't make the right decisions because we just all we're focused on is making money and then like oh wait I read this one is going to do good so you just buy it without doing the research because you don't
Yeah.
have time because all you want is just make money now so people make a lot of mistakes like that and they stick to the same crypto because they read that well, this one can do 1000x, and you've been waiting for 7 years, it's still not done it, and it's still going down and going up, and it's like when you don't know when it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
so easy. It's
and
so
it's
it's so
yeah,
easy to see through that. Like either they land in a lawsuit like Ripple, or and then you're waiting and hoping and praying until it passes, or they are the next Solana scam that shows up in a day and then is gone. It's like to me, it doesn't even matter if I can catch a 10,000x multiplier on something of which I truthfully know that based on the audit, if there's even an audit, which usually isn't present, and the white paper. And just based on reading through all of that stuff, I feel like, hey, this is not even true DeFi or fair crypto. I'm gonna abandon that. And I
yeah,
think just being able to abandon things in crypto reduce your decisions, knowing like, hey, that looks sexy, but I'm not gonna do it because of
not touching
XYZ.
it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
second order consequences thinking. Basically, if you can think about the consequences of your actions, you just generally become a way better investor. I think,
absolutely.
yeah. So
That's
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Always when I click a button, I'm like, would Ray Dalio do it?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
he click? Or would he be like, nah, this is a stupid decision? And just generally looking at it all, you just gotta be, yeah, you just gotta be present. You just gotta be aware of what you do.
Exactly. And it's
Yeah.
like you said, the white paper is a very crucial thing that I think most people don't know. Because I think most people that invest in crypto don't really
Yeah.
read the white paper. It's more like what people are saying.
Yeah.
But this whole thing of white paper, it actually was new to me when I joined. It's like white
Wow.
paper. What the hell is a white paper? Is there a black
Really?
paper too? Is it a green paper? What is this? And then I start reading. It's like, oh shit, okay, this is what the company is actually what it's about. And
Yeah.
from that paper you can see is it legit or is it not legit.
Yeah.
So you can
No,
just
for sure.
read and like okay this is fair. It's like they can it's not something that someone can just get into and just leave and close. It's not. It's
Yeah.
made so safe that's like it's there. You
Yeah,
know.
once you have the skill, it clicks at speed. Like you don't want to know. There's so many opportunities in my inbox every single day because people just my SEO is quite optimized. People can kind of find me, run me down, all that stuff. I
Yeah,
get a lot of emails from projects saying like, "Hey, would you like to promote me inside of your mastermind?" I'm looking at them and I'm like, "What is this? Some real estate tokens where you can start your own real estate business, but you gotta partner up with a guy in India that now holds equity in your business." I'm like, if I read through that white paper, I'm like, why would you even want to do it? This is so
yeah,
complex.
exactly, and that's
Crazy.
why the money magnet's amazing because it only brings the white papers are actually good and holds a true value. It's not
Yeah.
like a lot of weird things going on there. It's like straightforward. This is it. Boom. Don't
Nice.
like make things simple. That's another thing I've learned. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Don't like it's good. Diversifying is very good. It's always good to diversify, but make it in a simple way. Don't like invest in 100 different coins thinking that well, if one in 100 might do 100x or 10x. It's like you're just like playing gambling basically.
Yeah,
Like
and diluting your
do a
money.
knowledge, like read up on what you're investing in, and
Yeah.
that's what the money magnet's all about. Like you really know what to invest in, and that's what I love about it.
Nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, it's pretty simple if you look at it. Like if you factor in having 1,000 euros and you're like, hey, let me put 1 euro into every single coin I see, and one does a 10x, that gets you 10 euros on the one that was successful. And then the other ones that you invested in did not move so much. But if you had the 1,000 invested into the one by just simply devoting time to improving, getting better, being in the know, not trying to do stuff on your own because there's so many actions. If I look at it, people are like, yeah, I don't need a mastermind because I do this and that and that. I know exactly, okay, yeah, you're going to get screwed in this amount of months. Like it's so easy to read. So yeah,
Absolutely.
but people just need to wake up to that idea. Yeah.
I think so. It's slowly people will, but yeah, it
Yeah.
takes time. You need to go through your ups and downs, and you need to reach the bottom until you
Yeah.
can rise up.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is. Yeah. Talking about like the bottom and rising up, what do you think is kind of holding you back from reaching your next win with us at this point?
I actually don't think anything is holding me back because I've already made the necessary plan according to everything I've learned, and I feel pretty confident with the plan. Like I've narrowed down the projects I'm invested in
Nice.
to tops four, maybe five, and I'm just doing those and focusing on those, which gives me time to actually put my energy into these four and understanding how I can make the most out of it.
Nice.
Because even if you're making a lot, you can even make more if you just know how all these protocols together, how they form
Relate,
together and
kind of.
are like connected.
Yeah.
And that's like a next level. If you want to make it even more simple, you don't need to do it. You just keep it simple. But I'm making it simple, a little more complicated, but still in the simple. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right. Yeah, but
And
simple does a lot. Simple really
it
is enough.
does.
Yeah,
It
when they
really
say
does.
complexity is the enemy of execution, I really like there's nothing better than that quote. I holistically believe in that. My entire team knows that. It's like my belief, it's company ethos, it's so important. Also just like looking at how simplicity can impact money. I know you said you kind of had like a 3x and then you had a 10x. We kind of had like a mix of results, but what's like kind of the money in, money out kind of situation you faced?
I invested so far 25K of what I've done at 3x already.
Yeah.
And then another 30K that is gonna do what it's look like about 10x.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Nice.
I think at
Interesting.
the end of October or November, I think my 25K would have turned into almost 300K.
Congratulations. Simplicity reveals
That's
its
actually more than
charms.
10K, that 10x, but yeah.
Wow. Crazy. Well, I'm very proud of that. And I would say like if somebody is watching this video at this point that hasn't taken into consideration the idea of joining us, the idea of taking action, joining a group of like-minded people, being in the know, what would you say to these people?
I would say like give it a try because you're not gonna regret it. It's if you want a community where you learn more and start understanding crypto in a whole different way, the only way that you should give it a shot because yeah, you're gonna be thankful for that later. Just make that a favor for yourself. Just do it.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. I can only agree to that because I know the opportunities they're missing out on, just like you know that. I think what you've been able to accomplish with us has been very great. And I think a lot of that can be thanked to yourself as well. You got to pat yourself on the back because it was you at the end of the day. I will never forget that. I think it was 10 p.m. in the evening, got like a notification, got a sign up on my website. I was like, there's going to be an early morning call because of my website. I had like this idea of like, should I show up? Of course I show up. You know, like this is my why, this is my passion, my purpose. I showed up to that call and immediately I felt like this click where it was like, she has what it takes, you know, like she has the persistence, she has the willpower, she has been doing XYZ before. Like I kind of felt like this is gonna be your thing. But even though if people are like a beginner, would you say this would click as well for them?
Absolutely. I think there's tons of beginners in the group already
Yeah,
that have joined in and already they're super excited already.
yeah,
We're on this channel every day. Like the first thing we do in the morning is like, good morning, everyone. And we see how rookies that basically never invested in crypto are
yeah,
like, wow, this is amazing. Like, why haven't I been here before? Why haven't I heard about this before? It's because it's hard to hear about it. You
yeah.
don't just, either you're lucky like me, like I stumbled upon this, and I'm like, wait, what is this? And I researched and was like, this sounds interesting. It's different than anything else I've read before. Like this is
Nice.
worth. Like I'm giving it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I didn't lose much, you know. It's like, but I give it a shot, and like it's the best decision I've ever made, to be honest.
Nice.
So yeah.
You used the last bullet in the best way, I would say. You gave it your best shot.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm happy. Now I don't need to be
Awesome.
looking for any more
Nice.
ways of, just like I'm happy here.
Nice. Well, same here. I'm here for decades, just so you know. I'm not willing to step back from anything I do here. And I definitely want to thank you for being on the session today, for having this conversation. Again, we had a technical issue last time, so we had to
Yeah.
do it again today. But I feel like again, it was so fluent, it was so out of the heart. I really want to thank you for your presence, and yeah, I cannot wait to coach you more and see the more results show up soon. Yeah,
Thanks, Arno. It was great
welcome.
to be here.
Hey guys, for the first time ever, we just released our insane DeFi passive income training that covers everything I have learned going from $0 to over $1.5 million with crypto by the age of 25. And it's online right now for a limited time only. So if you want to get your hands on it before it disappears, make sure to click the first link down below in the description right now.